TOEFL or IELTS? Which one should I take? I'm going to tell you the differences between these two exams, and by the end of this video, you will be able to choose the best one for yourself. Let's go! Hello exam seekers, I'm Patty and today I'm talking about the TOEFL and the IELTS. Many people, when looking for English exams to assess their level of proficiency, come across TOEFL and IELTS, usually referred by a friend, a colleague, a classmate, or even a teacher. But they don't usually tell them what's the differences between them and why they should take one or the other. In this video, I'm going to tell you what they are, the differences between them, and why you should take one or the other. Then you will be able to choose the best one by yourself. The first thing you need to know is that both TOEFL and IELTS are proficiency exams. That means that they assess your level of proficiency in a specific language. In this case, English. You are probably familiar with the Cambridge English Assessment main suite. They offer A2 Key, B1 Preliminary, B2 First, C1 Advanced, and C2 Proficiency. They are proficiency exams, but what is the difference from the main suite and the IELTS and TOEFL? The main suite assesses your specific level of expertise, while TOEFL and IELTS assess your overall knowledge. Now that you know the differences between these exams, you need to ask yourself one question first. Why are you taking these exams? What's the reason for running for these examinations? If you look for a better job, for a better pay, for another position in a company, maybe the main suite is the best option for you. Now, if it's for academic purposes like studying abroad, migrate to an English-speaking country, or get an academic degree like a master's, a doctorate, then the TOEFL and the IELTS are the options for you. Now, the second question you should be asking is, what certification does the company you intend to enroll require? Do they want an IELTS or do they want a TOEFL? And which grade, which mark do they want? Are they looking for an 8 or a 9 or 110, 120? Now that you know the questions that you should be asking before taking an IELTS or a TOEFL, we are going to see the differences between them, okay? So, TOEFL, it stands for Test of English as a Foreign Language, and it is predominant in the USA because it is offered by an American company called ETS. There are many TOEFLs. There is TOEFL IBT, TOEFL ITP. There is even TOEFL for kids, the TOEFL Juniors Test, which is for learners ages 11 up, and TOEFL Primaries Test, which is for kids, learners ages 8 up. As for the IELTS, it stands for International English Language Testing System, and it is predominant in Europe because it's offered by Cambridge Assessment. There are two IELTS. The academic one, which is for you to enroll in an university course, and the general training. That's for professional training courses, or if you want to take the high school abroad or migrate to an English-speaking country. Both of them assesses you in the 4 skills: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. But there are relevant differences. First, the grading system. While TOEFL assesses you from 0 to 120, IELTS assesses you from 0 to 9. Now, let's see the differences between the skills, okay? So, reading. In TOEFL, most texts are academic and the vocabulary is contextualized. While for the IELTS, the tests are very different and it requires a good degree of comprehension, a good understanding of grammar, and a good amount of vocabulary. Listening. For the TOEFL, the listenings are standardized with multiple choice exercise and the questions follow the recording. Easy, right? As for the IELTS, there is a 4-section listening with fill in the blank and multiple choice exercises. As you see, they're not standardized. Speaking. The TOEFL speaking is a computer-based interview. There is no interaction with a human being. There is no interaction with a person. Your interview is recorded and later listened by an assessor. While the IELTS, the speaking is divided into 3 parts. The first is an interview with general questions that takes from 4 to 5 minutes, then a guided long turn from 3 to 4 minutes, and the last part is a 3 to 4 minutes discussion. Writing. Both TOEFL and IELTS writings are divided into 2 parts. For TOEFL, the first part, you read, listen, and then you answer some questions. The second part is based on your opinion. As for the IELTS, the first part, they offer you some data and you need to draw your conclusions in about 20 minutes. The second part, you have 40 minutes to express your opinions on a specific topic. Well, these are the basic differences between the TOEFL and the IELTS. If you want some more information about these exams, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Oh, I also wrote a blog post about this thing. I'll make sure I leave the link in the description, so make sure that you check it out, okay? Also, like the video so I'll be able to know that this content is relevant for you, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and every time there is a new video, YouTube will tell you. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching me and see you next time. Bye bye.